At the end of the day, the pursuit of happiness, that's all you have. So that's what you should be trying to pursue, because money's gonna come, money's gonna go. I'm a music producer, stylist, model. My name's Charlie Shuffler, and I'm from Long Beach. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else, honestly, because the culture here for just art in general is perfect. Like, it's the best place where you want to be. You have the most accessible, like, resources at hand, and you could use them to, like, the best of your advantage if you know how to, like, work it right. So I love living in California. But also don't be afraid to, like, do things in your own hometown. So if you're, like, living, like, in a small town, like in Minnesota or something like that, like, don't be afraid to try to get things moving on your own. At the end of the day, we have the internet, and the internet's far more powerful than, like, anywhere where you could live, so. Out of high school, I went to Nebraska for football. So I was, like, kind of making beats on the side, like, just for fun or whatever. And then my boy, Young Plug, he would rap over them and, like, tell me they're dope. And so I was like, all right, like, at least one person's fucking with them. And then when I was playing football, I got hurt and I couldn't play again. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna just, like, completely focus on music and art in general. I came back home to California, and he's, like, one of the first people I linked with. We just started doing music. We just started hanging out as homies, and we're like, all right, let's do this music shit, really. And then it's been a wrap since then. I can't really even describe it, to be honest, because, like, I do so many different things. But I would say just uplifting, like, it makes you want to go shopping or something like that. There's so many different, like, things to it, because I may sample, like, a guitar and have, like, a darker, sadder vibe, or I might play the keys myself and it's, like, completely happy. So I'd say my sound is just so, like, it's, like, all over the place. There's not one way to describe it. It's limitless. My first big song was a song called Never by Coldhart. I just found him, like, randomly on Twitter. Like, in his bio, it said Golf Boy Click, and I was like, what the fuck is Golf Boy Click? So I followed him, and then, like, probably, like, a day later, he was like, oh, send me beats. And I literally, like, probably had, like, 10 beats I've ever made. So I sent him all 10, and he used one of them, and that shit literally was a hit. And then from there, I seen, like, I was on Coldhart's page, I seen him linking up with, like, other members, like, other people in the underground. That's, like, when Lil Tracy went by Youngbruh. Like, other artists like that, like Horsehead and Nedar, and I just would be, like, kind of seeing who he was hanging out with or making music with, and I would follow them and then, like, send them beats or something like that, like, if they ever needed beats. But it all started at Coldhart. Like, that was, like, my first big placement, so. Once I saw people, like, in the masses, like, on SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, once I saw people, like, fucking with not just the song, but people would be saying, oh, this beat's hard or whatever, that's when I was like, oh shit, like, people I don't know are actually fucking with me. So then that's when I started, like, really going hard. I saw where it could, like, really go. I really like working with the two best friends, Young Plug and Akeem. R.I.P. Pete. Pete was probably one of my favorite people to work with, because I feel like the music we made was timeless, like, for real. Like, I feel like it's gonna be played forever. I recently started working with Yachty, and I also love the music we make too. Oh, and another person is Polari. I feel like me and Polari go so crazy, because he's not afraid to do different things. I'm not afraid to do different things, so I feel like we just go crazy. So those are some of the people. Yachty had used our beat on, like, this little birthday mix that he dropped on his page. A day after he dropped that birthday mix where he rapped on our beat, he just DM'd me on Twitter and was just like, yo, I need beats. And then I just sent him, like, a ton of beats, and he's used them. I love all the songs I produce, honestly, but I'll probably say Big City Blues by Lil Peep and Coldhart. That one's, like, super close to my heart. I love that song. But I remember the first time Pete performed it, it was in LA, I forget, like, what venue or whatever, but Pete was there, Coldhart was there, like, all of Golf Boy Click. I knew that was, like, pretty rare at the time to get everyone in, like, one room. So I remember right before he performed it, Pete ran up to me and, like, grabbed my arm, and he was like, yo, we're performing Big City Blues, bro. Like, this is the first time I've ever performed it. Like, I'm so excited. I was obviously excited, you know what I'm saying? People are gonna hear my song, and then just when he performed it, seeing everyone like sing it and like go crazy to it, like that shit was magical. Like, I'll never forget that. Being a part of that project is like a blessing, for sure. I really love all the songs I make, because like, I make the music I want to hear, so I love all of them, honestly. It's a blessing because I don't have to work. I really do like whatever the fuck I want. It's not like I'm like over here like living this rock star lifestyle or anything, but I can do what I want when I want. I really have no stresses. Like, it's fun. Really, it's just a fun ass time. Like, do whatever you want. Like, do what makes you happy. So like, if going to college and getting a degree is what makes you happy, do it. If working at McDonald's 40 hours a week gives you happiness, do it. At the end of the day, the pursuit of happiness, that's all you have. So that's what you should be trying to pursue, because money's gonna come, money's gonna go.